Okay, so we have a question here which we're going to be solving. So the question 3 or 4 over 5 of a number is 3. Find the number to 3 significant figure. Now this problem is asking us to find a particular number such that 1 over 3 or 4 over 5 of the given number is 3. So you just need to form an equation with this given information in order to get the missing number. So now we have 1 over 3 or 4 over 5. We have 1 over 3 or 4 over 5. Now this is an information that we have to deal with here. Off here, it means fraction. So we actually need to find what 1 over 3 or 4 over 5 actually means. Then now we have to find that of a particular number which the result is 3. Now off here is appearing again, which means multiplication. So that means first of all we need to know what the missing number is. So now we're going to say let the number be x. Let the missing number be x. Let the missing number be x. So now from here now we can start solving to get what the number is going to be. So now let the number be x. So we start the question again. 1 over 3 or 4 over 5 of a number. So we have 1 over 3 of 4 over 5 of the number. So let the number is x here. So we have x. And we are told that the result is 3. So that is giving us 3 here. So now what do we need to do now is to, put this in a bracket. So we put this in a bracket. So we have in a bracket here, in a bracket. So we have to tackle this 1 over 3 or 4 over 5 first. So now I told you earlier that of means times. So we have 1 over 3 multiplied by 4 over 5. And the result is, and it is being multiplied by x, so that's times x, result of 3. Now, performing our multiplication for the value we have in this bracket, so 1 over 3 times 4 over 5. You know, if you are multiplying fractions, you have to take numerator to multiply numerator and denominator to multiply denominator. So we have 1 times 4, that is giving us 4. 3 times 5 is 15, so that is over 15. Then we have times x, which is giving us 3. Now, we have 4 over 5 times x equals 3. So we can rewrite this x as a fraction by just simply saying this over 1, which is still the same value, because when you have a number divided by 1, it still gives you the same number. So we have 4 over 5 multiplied by x over 1 equals 3. Now, we multiply again using the same idea we did for the value in this bracket. So if you are multiplying fractions, numerator will multiply numerator. So we have 4 multiplied by x here will give us 4x over 15 multiplied by 1, that's giving us 15. So which is equals to 3. Now the next thing is to isolate the equation for x. So we need to make x to stand alone on one side of the equation. So in order to do that, we have 4x over 15 equals 3. So this 3 can simply be written as 3 over 1. So now we have 4x over 15 equals 3 over 1. So this can be done by simply saying, by using the cross multiplication rule. That is 4x here will multiply 1, then 15 will multiply 3. And from here we're going to get 4x multiplied by 1 equals 15 multiplied by 3. So at this point, we can multiply 4x times 1, that is 4x. x equals 15 times 3. That is giving us 45. Now, what do we need to do? We need to solve for x. For x equals 45. Now, we have to divide both sides by 4 in order to have x to stand alone. So, we divide here by 4, divide here by 4. So, at this point, we are going to be having 4 cancels 4. So, x is left alone. So we have x equals 45 over 4. Now we have to divide. What is 45 divided by 4? That is, how many 4 can you see in 45? So performing the division, 45 divided by 4, that is 11.25. So let's check the options. 11.25 should be the result. So 11.25. Remember, the question says leave your answer to 3 significant figures. So we actually got 11.25. Now we have to convert this to 3 significant figures. And doing this, we have to check how many figures do we have here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have to take it to 3 significant figures. So now the first significant number here is 1. The next significant number is 1. And the next, which is the third significant, is 2. Now, because we need to convert to 3 significant figure, so we are concerned about this digit 2. But then before we can decide if this is going to be just 2, we need to check the value after 2, which is 5. So now, because we have a number 5 here, we are going to round up this number and add it to 2. So when you round it up, automatically it becomes 1. So 1 added to 2 give us 3. So this is giving us 11.3 to be the answer. So the correct option here is option D, 11.3. So therefore, 1 over 3 or 4 over 5 of 11.3 will give us a result of 3.
I think the YouTube link changes like every time. So yeah, YouTube link changes. No, anytime we are showing on YouTube, we just send it. Now?
No, it's not letting try and solve another one.
No, if it's trying to solve another question, there is no need for another one. It's just going to copy and paste questions. We don't have.
So here we have another.
Have you sent them the YouTube link? Just send them the YouTube link. YouTube link is there.
To another number in base 3. We have convert to 7 in base 10 to another number in base 3. So this is a conversion from one base to another base. So we have 27 to base 10, which are to convert to base 3. So let's open a new board here. 27 to base 10, which is the number we have here, 27 to base 10. Now we need to convert 10 to base 10. And we need to convert this to base 3. Now remember, if you need to convert a number from base 10 to base 3, you just simply need to divide the number by 3 till you get to a point where division is no longer possible. Then the corresponding remainders will form your new number in base 3. So now we have 27, which we are going to be using to divide 3. So now, how many 3 can we see in 27? We know that 3 times 9 is 27, so we can see 9 3s in 27. So we have 3 in 27, that is 9. So here there is no remainder, so we have to put the remainder 0. So we go again, we use 3 to divide. How many 3 can we see in 9? That is 3, because 3 times 3 is 9, so we have 3 here, remainder 0. Again, we divide. How many 3 can we see in 3? That is 1. Then remainder 0. And finally, we have the last division to do, which is 3 in 1. That is not possible. So we are going to simply write down a 0. Then the remainder is going to be this same 1. So we have remainder 1.
Okay, Lekon,
So
sorry.
now,
This is
a case of where there's interference or the application. Sometimes the system can just tune to just one channel. Maybe I'm using Google Meet to speak with you, then